Welcome to our corporate accounting class. Uh, we are going to continue that balance sheet of bank accounts. I am going to discuss another one important essay type question in bank accounts: how to prepare the balance sheet. This problem is taken from Jane and Nara. This is problem number 19 in page number 1.78. See, in this question, we are given with various informations. Of course, this is the full-fledged bank accounts, right? Let us tell you one by one where we have to post for the preparation of the bank accounts. See, in this question, we are having the informations. We have to prepare the bank accounts as per the format prescribed. Okay, see, you know very well. It starts from schedule 1 capital, and totally we are having 12 schedules, that is ending at contingent liability. Okay, see, let us see one by one. First item, share capital. We have to take that share capital of 4,000 rupees in capital schedule number 1. Another one is statutory reserve. See, for that statutory reserve, you please refer schedule number 2. Separate schedule is prepared and showed here that given amount of a statutory reserve that comes to 6,510. Okay, that schedule should be prepared, and I will tell you what are all the items taken in that schedule. The next one is fixed deposits. For this also separate schedule is prepared. That is schedule number 3. Fixed deposit is the deposit we have collected. The bank has to return the amount of a deposit to the customer. So we should take it in liabilities in schedule number 3. Then savings bank account, current account, all these items are deposits. It's a liability, it's an obligation of the bank. Bank has to return these things to the customers, that is the deposit holders. Okay, so we have to take these items in schedule number 3. Any type of deposits given in the question should be taken in schedule number 3. Then another one is important point, money at call and short notice. See, that money at call and short notice is one of the asset item. We have to take that amount of 1,800 in schedule number 7. See, what items in asset side? Various types of assets of the bank. We have to take it here, and particularly for schedule number 6, cash and balance with other banks, and cash and balance with the Reserve Bank of India. Another item 7 is money at call and short notice. Okay, so we should keep an point on these two items: bank having the cash balance with that particular bank with other banks, and another one is money at call given as money at call and short notice. Okay, then next item is cash in hand. This is in schedule number 6. Then cash with the Reserve Bank of India, term itself is self-explanatory. This is taken in schedule number 6. This should also be in schedule number 6. Money with that particular that concerned bank or with the other banks. Then another one is cash with other banks. This is given 10,000 rupees, 6,000 rupees. Okay, that cash with the Reserve Bank of India is 10,000. Money with the other bank is 6,000. Total, I clubbed the amount of 10,000 and 6,000. Put it in schedule number 6 as 16,000. Okay, so for examination, so for better understanding, you prepare the schedule mentioned with the schedule number 6, put it separately. Okay, then bill discounted and purchase. This is one of the important item. You please mention bill discounted and purchased should be in advances. Point number 1. Point number 2, with reference to that bill, term bill, we will have one is bill discounted and purchase. That straight away we have taken here, schedule number 9. Another one item which is rebate on bill discounted. I will tell you what we have to do. And the next one is bill sent for collection. This is also important point. I am having the bill, it is sent for the collection. I can take that amount of bills collected, bills uh, amount, I can credit that amount only if it is honored, if it is collected. Okay. Otherwise, till that time, that one is taken as uh, contingent liability because I sent the bill for collection. It may or may not be collected. That means may or may not be honored. So we have to take that item as a contingent liability. One. Number two, rebate on bill discounted. Always please note it down. Rebate on bill discounted, that opening balance of rebate on bill discounted should be added with schedule number 13. Closing balance of rebate on bill discounted should be deducted from schedule number 13. So, add in interest earned, schedule number 13, add opening balance of rebate on bill discounted minus closing balance of rebate on bill discounted if both opening and closing informations are given for rebate on bill discounted. Another one effect is normally closing given in adjustments. So what the amount given as rebate on bill discounted as a closing balance should goes to schedule number 9. That amount should be deducted from schedule number 9. Or we have two types of a treatment for this. One, that closing balance should be deducted from schedule number 9, or we can also show that is disclose that amount of closing balance of rebate on bill discounted in schedule number 5, which is other liabilities and provisions. Okay, because the closing balance is normally a provision, so we can take that item as other liabilities and provisions in schedule number 5 by specifying closing balances of rebate on bill discounted. So please understand, don't get confused. If opening balance and closing balances of rebate on bill discounted given, we have to take add opening balance in schedule number 13, deduct closing balances of rebate on bill discounted, one effect in schedule number 13, and another one effect is you can show either you can show it in the advances schedule number 9 or other liabilities and provisions in schedule number 5. In that way we can show the amount. So three things I disclose. One, bill sent for, I have explained three things. One, bill sent for collection. Always that item should be a separate item shown next to the contingent liability after that balance sheet, should not be taken along with that total. Point number 1. Point number 2, opening balances and closing balances of rebate on bill discounted. And point number 3, bill discounted and purchase separate item given in the question, that is in trial balance, we should take that item as a advances. Why it is taken in advances? Because that bank has advanced this amount of bill discounted and purchased to the customers, for which they can collect the charges, for which they can collect the interest. So that item should be taken as advances under schedule number 9. Hope you are clear with the item of the term of bill discounted and purchase, rebate on bill discounted, and bill sent for collection. As far as this question is concerned, we are given with rebate on bill discounted, only the closing balance is given. So in this also you should note two type of a treatment. Whenever we are given with the closing balance of a rebate on bill discounted, only the closing balances is given, no separate treatment is required. It is assumed that that item is already adjusted, so no separate treatment is given. Simply you can ignore that, it is correct procedure. And also you can take the same item as another one treatment, though if it is given as the closing balances only, mind it, and not along with the opening balance, only the closing balances is given, you can give the usual treatment of a rebate on bill discounted. Okay, no need to omit that. Both the items are accepted as far as this problem is concerned. The balance sheet is tallied only with that rebate on bill discounted, though it is given as only the closing balance. So we are taking in schedule number 5, that is titled other liabilities and provisions. We have to take like this. Then next one, which is called drafts payable. Please understand, the item is given as payable. What does it mean? Amount to be paid. Okay, so it is given as payable. Any item is given as payable, that means it is yet to make the payment, yet to be paid. So it is supposed to be the liability. Okay, amount to be paid. Receivable, amount to be received, in the sense we have to take it in the receivables, that is asset side, whereas here it is specifically given it is payable, we should take it in liability side. Another one is unclaimed dividend. Bank is also a company, they are having the capital, so dividend is supposed to be declared. That amount of a dividend is taken, what the amount you have declared is not collected and cashed by the shareholders. Okay, so that becomes the unpaid, unclaimed dividend. So we have to take it in liability side, liabilities, other liabilities. Then rebate on bill discounted, I already explained. The next item is government security. You know very well, it is a investment. Any item of investment given in the question, we have to take it in schedule number 8 in the title called investments. Then other investments. So that means two types of investments given in the question. One is the government securities, that comes to 9,000. Another one is other investments, that comes to 16,000. The total amount of 25,000 should be taken in asset side of the balance sheet. Next, P&L account. This is also important point. You please put a mark on that. Amount of P&L, that comes to, what is the item given in the question? 2,190. Actually, we have to show the workings. What? We are not required to prepare the P&L account. So no appropriations are accounted in on that. So better it is better to show the separate workings. So P&L given in the question is 2,190 and it is liable for statutory reserve. Normally it is 25%. Whereas in this question, instead of that 25%, we are given with the statutory reserve to be deducted, which is 310. So P&L minus statutory reserve is the surplus. That is, we have to take it under the heading called surplus. That 1,880 is the amount of profit for the year of that bank. Point number 1. And point number 2 is total statutory reserve given in the question is 6,510 plus the item of a statutory reserve we provided, that is deducted from the P&L. Please don't get confused. This is the statutory reserve we have to deduct from the P&L. That item should be shown in schedule 2A, that is reserves, under the category called reserves. So all types of reserves should be in schedule 2A reserves, statutory reserve. The item opening balance of statutory reserve is 6,510. Then now we provided 310. Total amount of reserve is 6,820. That we have to show under the category called reserves and surplus. So current profit we have to show it here. Reserve should also be shown here. Then premises after depreciation. We are not given with the separate. We are not asked to prepare the separate P&L. So straight away we can take premises. It's a asset, fixed assets. That we have to take it in assets. Schedule number 10. We should take it in the assets. Then next one is a short-term loan. Within bracket we are given with the condition CR. What does it mean? The amount of a short term loan should be in balance sheet. Number one. Number two, since it is mentioned with CR, that is a creditor, so it is a item of liability, borrowings. So please mind that when we are given with the question loans, DR in the sense should be in advances, whereas the loan within brackets CR, that is a creditor, that means we have to take it in the borrowings liability side. All liabilities are credit balances, that you know very well. You might study this point in your plus 1 plus 2. So all assets are debit balances, all liabilities are credit balances. So loan, short term loan, since it is given as a credit, so we have to take it in borrowings, that is the schedule number 4. Then furniture, this is another one item for fixed assets. We should take it in schedule number 10, fixed assets schedule. Inter office adjustments. This is another one important point. You please put a mark on this inter office adjustment. This may be given inter office adjustments or inter branch transfers or adjustments. What does it mean? My account in Perangalatur. Also, I am having the same bank may have the branches in other places. If I am transferring the amount from one branch to another one branch, that is that bank. Okay, for one branch to another one branch, there may be some adjustments required. Adjustments in the sense some entries may be omitted or some entries are to be accounted. So that is called inter office adjustments. Also, this may be given in the name called inter office adjustments. Now we have taken all the items of given in the question. Now we are required to prepare the balance sheet. Yes, okay. We have prepared the balance sheet. Now you total the individual schedule and post that the individual schedule items to the main part of the answer: capital, reserves, deposits, and borrowings, other liabilities and provisions. Then asset side, cash and balance, then money at call on short notice, investments, advances, fixed assets, and other assets. Okay. Then the balance sheet is supposed to be tallied. Here that comes to 1,02,430 is the total of asset side. Liabilities also 1,02,430 is the total of liabilities. So the balance sheet is arithmetically correct, arithmetically tallied. Okay, so two adjustments you should keep in mind. Number one, how to treat the rebate on bills discounted. Point number one. Point number two is drafts payable and unclaimed dividend. So that should also you should know how to treat these two items, right? So this is the opt one and a very clear cut example for a essay type question, practice related problems.